And we are back with the New Orleans Saints franchise mode here on Madden 25. And we're starting things off with a trade. Now, okay, I understand. I'm going out here and trading for Zach Wilson. And that's not enough. Foster Moreau's not enough for Zach Wilson. Are you kidding me? But hear me out here. I have a plan with this. Okay, I don't know what... I can't get... Seriously? I have to give a 6th round pick for Zach Wilson? Didn't the Broncos get him for a 7th? This is actually crazy. I did not think I was going to be giving up this much for Zach Wilson. 2026 6th round pick and Foster Moreau for... Alright, I'm going to slightly overpay, guys. 2026 5th round pick and Foster Moreau for Zach Wilson. There you go. Now, again, I don't know what the future of this team is post Derek Carr. Now, are the guys we have on roster right now, I'm talking about Spencer Rattler, the Cock Commander, Jake Haener, and or Zach Wilson. Are any of these guys the guy after Derek Carr? I don't know. We're going to keep all 4 around, obviously. Again, this is looking like Derek Carr's last season in New Orleans, I would think. And again, we might get stuck in a situation where we're doing an open competition next year between Wilson, Haener, and the Cock Commander to see who is the starting quarterback here of the New Orleans Saints. Now, we're going to have to cut a guy. Wait, trade decline. What? Okay, I don't know. Okay, I guess we don't have to cut anyone. But I was going to make a move. Oh, no, we don't, because we did 1 for 1. We're going to have to cut someone after we make this move. We are bringing back Jimmy Graham. Yeah, we're bringing back Jimmy Graham because we need a 3rd tight end. Now, again, Graham's probably never going to see the field. He was there with the Saints last season. But he is our Foster Moreau replacement. Again, we have our guys, Juwan Johnson and, of course, Taysom Hill. So Jimmy Graham is just going to be around. And, folks, if you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Saints franchise mode here on the channel. Earlier today, we posted our Superstar KO gameplay video, so go make sure to check that video out after you watch this one. Link is in the description down below. Zach Wilson's wearing 14, like I believe Andy Dalton did here in New Orleans, but it is what it is. Oh, you couldn't see that. I was blocking with the face cam, but it is what it is. We got a press conference, and then we've got our game against the Dallas Cowboys, excuse me. Real quick, we're the only team to win in the NFC South, and as you look at the passing leaders, Bryce Young is 2nd behind Matt Stafford, and Derek Carr is in 3rd. Alvin Kamara, the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL. Let's do this press conference here. Again, we are 1-0 going on the road to Dallas, Texas to play the Cowboys. Let's do our press conference here, week number 2. Next question. This is Coach Greedo plays. Coach, how do you feel about the result in your season opener? Well, what do you want me to say? Very happy. Okay, I didn't get to respond. That's nice. We're very happy. Who deserves the most credit? Not our defense. That's for damn sure. Yeah, our offense played really damn well. Our defense, couldn't stop Bryce Young. Which players got the game ball? I actually get to pick this? Derek Carr, Juwan Johnson, one of the starting receivers, or Alvin Kamara? Carr played a good game. He turned the ball over a lot. It's actually Alvin Kamara. Yeah, Alvin Kamara deserves it. Even though, again, Carr played a very good game. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure your players will have a reaction to saying that. Well, why did you ask? I mean, is what it is. Reporters these days, right? I mean, the media. It's ridiculous. We're going to have to cut one player real quick before the game. Who's not going to make the trip out to Dallas? Yeah, should it be Jake Haener? Probably. It's going to be Equanimous St. Actually, it's probably me, Jake Haener, guys. I'm sorry. He's just... overall wise, and he's just look at this. He's not as fast as Wilson and Carr, I don't believe. Throw power, he's not as good as Rattler and Wilson. And just accuracy, he's about the same. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to cut the Fresno State Bulldog and Jake Haener. We already have one too many Fresno State guys. And again, actually, I don't hate Fresno State at all. I actually like Fresno State a lot. But we have Derek Carr. Jake Haener is going to get the boot, unfortunately. So next year might be an open competition between the Cock Commander and Zach Wilson. But anyways, AT&T Stadium, we are severely outmatched in this game against the Cowboys, but we will try to play it. Obviously, we're going to play it. We're going to try to go on the road and win. So let's do it. Cowboys and Saints from Jerry's World. And it's a huge test now for the New Orleans Saints on the road in Dallas. Derek Carr is coming off a 5-touchdown game in week number 1 against the Carolina Panthers. But obviously, this is now a huge step up in competition. You go from one of the worst teams in football to a playoff team and the reigning NFC East champions in the Dallas Cowboys. We got the 1-0 New Orleans Saints taking taking on the 1-0 Dallas Cowboys from Arlington here at AT&T Stadium. We will see how the Saints respond from that Week 1 game. Obviously, again, we did go in there and pick up the victory, but again, you can't allow Bryce Young to throw for 350 yards and 4 touchdowns on your defense. Let's hope the defense can lock in. And again, you got CeeDee Lamb, you got Jake Ferguson, Brandon Cooks, and obviously Dak Prescott. We'll see again how the Saints respond. Getting the football first will be the Cowboys, and here's the former Mississippi State Bulldog, Dak Prescott. In Week 1, 248 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception against the Cleveland Browns. Prescott gets it on a 2nd and 9, and he will find his receiver in Richie James for a gain of 8.5, making it 3rd and inches, and Demario Davis gonna blow up that Zeke Elliott run, and the Saints force a punt from the Cowboys, and here he is, the former Fresno State Bulldog, Derek Carr. Again, Week 1, 315 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 1 pick, went 24 for 34 passing. Carr gets it from his own 28-yard line on a 2nd and 6. He'll look over the middle. He will find Alvin Kamara. Obviously, the focal point of this Saints offense is Kamara. Everything seemingly runs through him. 1st and 10, Carr looking. He will find Chris Olave, the other focal point of this offense, for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Handoff going to Kamara to the left. He's got the 1st down and more. Alvin Kamara for a pickup of about 10. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Play action fake. Carr booting. He finds Chris Olave. Look at this high-tempo Saints offense on their first drive here on the road. 1st and goal from the 4 for New Orleans. Here comes Carr under center. Handoff Jamal Williams. He is in! Jamal Williams fights his way in for 6, and the Saints go up 7-0 just like that. What a first drive here against the Cowboys. 7-0. Dallas back with the ball from their own 33-yard line. Prescott gets picked. Demario Davis made the huge stop last drive on 3rd and inches. Now he gets the interception, his 2nd in as many games. The Saints defense already with a major improvement compared to last night's game or last week's game against Carolina. The offense gets the ball back. Derek Carr don't fumble this time like he did against the Panthers. Carr takes the Saints all the way down to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Williams back in the game at halfback. Play action fake Carr. He'll dump it off to his fullback in Horvath for a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2, Carr. It will be a handoff going to Alvin Kamara. Kamara is going to get off a guy. He stays on his feet. He's in. Alvin Kamara gets in, and both Saints running backs have scored in the first quarter. It is now 14-0 New Orleans. Kamara staying on his feet for the score. How will Dallas respond? The Cowboys find themselves down by 2 touchdowns. Brandon Cooks, though, right there for a pickup of about 13. But now a 3rd and 3 for Dallas from their own 49-yard line. Prescott will find Ezekiel Elliott. Obviously, Zeke went his ways going to New England. But of course, he's found his way back to Dallas. CeeDee Lamb, first time he's getting involved in the offense tonight. Again, there are rumors circulating about if he's actually going to play this year for the Cowboys or not. But on a 3rd and 1, there goes Zeke Elliott for the 1st down. The Cowboys are set up in Saints territory, but they find themselves down by 2 scores. What a start for New Orleans. 14-0 Saints going into the 2nd. 2nd and 7 for Dallas from the 28-yard line. Prescott dropping back. He will find CeeDee Lamb on the out route. Lamb for a pickup of 11 down to the New Orleans 17. So America's team is in the red zone here. Prescott looking to his left. He underthrows Lamb, and Paulson Adebo with the interception. It's the 2nd time Prescott's been picked tonight. Paulson Adebo, he was beat over the top, but Prescott just doesn't put enough on that ball to Lamb as the Saints get it back now. From their own 11-yard line at Carr, looking to throw. He's got time to his left. Shaheed on the catch. Shaheed for the 1st down to the 30. 3rd and 2 now from the 37-yard line. Alvin Kamara has had his way tonight, man. 7 carries, 54 yards, and just as proof, this game is on All Madden. Again, I was shocking myself early in this game. I'm going to be honest with you, as we're going to fight Cedric Wilson right there on the 10-yard out route. Wilson going to take the Saints all the way down to the 8-yard line to pick up a 30 on that completion. Now a 3rd and goal, though, from the 5. Carr out the gun, empty look for him. Derek Carr to his left, going to Juwan Johnson. First time we've called his name tonight. Johnson's brought down, and the Saints are going to kick the field goal. It's just a chip shot here for Blake Groupie from 20 yards out. New Orleans goes up 17-0 here on the road. What a start, but of course, still a lot of football to play, but here comes Chase Young. Young bull rushes the quarterback, and he takes down Prescott. It's another unsuccessful 3rd down conversion for the Cowboys. The Saints get it back from their own 36-yard line. Somehow Derek Carr finds Alvin Kamara for the 1st down and a gain of 12 to the 48. Here comes a 1st and 10. Carr out the gun, looking to throw. He will check it down to the Texas route to Alvin Kamara. Kamara picks up 10. Carr is now at 150 yards passing. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Carr, he's going to hand it off on the draw to Kamara, and it works to perfection. Don't know how Kamara did not get 10 there, but he's down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and inches. Carr sends Kamara in motion, looking to throw at the middle screen to Shaheed. No one's going to pick him up. Travion Diggs overran him, and Shaheed's in. 24-0 New Orleans. Rashid Shaheed, the speed demon, gets in, and the Cowboys are still down technically 3 scores, but what a start for the Saints. 24-0. Jake Ferguson with his first grab of the day gets the Cowboys back in Saints territory. Prescott on the out route to Brandon Cooks makes it 2nd and 1 from the 34-yard line. Prescott gonna go on the QB draw, and he will pick up the 1st down. He's blasted by Honey Badger Tyrod Matthew, but a 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Prescott dropping back, looking to throw to his left. That ball is going to be caught by CeeDee Lamb. Lamb down to the 6. 2nd and goal, Cowboys. Here comes Prescott. He's got 22 seconds to go in the quarter, and they're going to say CeeDee Lamb got the 2 feet in. It goes to a booth review. However, the call was upheld. CeeDee Lamb's in the end zone. The Cowboys will not go for 2. They'll make it a 24-7 game going into the 2nd half. So, New Orleans up by 17. Still a 3-score game going into the 2nd half. And it gets better. The Saints get the football from the 38-yard line. It's a handoff on 2nd and 5 to Alvin Kamara. Kamara gets to the outside, and with one play, the kickoff return and one play, the Saints are back in to Cowboys territory. 2nd and 12 from the 50-yard line. Chris Olave is wide open. Just the Dallas secondary cannot hold us. It's looking like the wild card game last year where the Packers receivers ran all over Dallas as well. Carr's 14 for 15 throwing the football tonight. From the 20-yard line, Carr will run. He will have a gain of 11. I think in 2 games this season, Derek Carr has ran for as many yards or more yards than he did in his entire first season with the Saints. Micah Parsons finally gets involved, sacking Carr, bringing him down to the 15-yard line. 2nd and goal, Carr looking to throw. He will find Shaheed. Shaheed breaks off a tackle. Oh, he's going to get down to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal, Saints. From that 3, Carr dropping back, looking, oh, he had Olave over the middle. Instead, the pressure and Micah Parsons get to him. Instead, the Saints are going to kick a chip shot field goal to go up 27-7. Still again a 3-score game, but again, the Saints are in the driver's seats. 6 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. Ezekiel Elliott going to break off a pretty good carry. That'll be a gain of about 16 yards. Now down to the 19, 3rd and 1. Prescott, again, they go QB draw, but Shepard's all over it. He breaks off his blocker, and now the Cowboys are forced to bring out Brandon Audrey, one of the best kickers in the league, for a 37-yard field goal. That ball is good, but still a 17-point game in favor of the Saints. 3rd and 12 from the 20-yard line. Nobody is picking up the drag route from Chris Olave. 1st down, Carr to Olave. From the 35-yard line, handoff, Alvin Kamara getting to the outside. He fumbles, and is that the turning point the Cowboys need in this game? Still down by 17, yes, but they turn over the Saints. The first time they've stopped the Saints offense all day, but Richie James cannot hold on to that pass from Dak Prescott. Demario Davis will knock it out. Audrey comes out for a long, 53-yard field goal, and he will hit. So a 14-point game for one of the best kickers in the league right there, nailing that one, but still 2 scores. Here comes Derek Carr on a 2nd and 10. I don't know how Juwan Johnson gets that wide open. With one play, the Saints go from their own 29-yard line to the Cowboys' 21. 3rd and 8 from the 19-yard line. Carr out the gun, looking to throw, stepping up. He's dropped and sacked. It's going to be Dallas's 6th sack of the game, but the Saints are going to come out to kick a field goal as we start the 4th quarter. They are up by 14 with the potential to make it 17, 27-13 for the Saints. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys from their own 41-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott's got a first down and a lot more. Zeke going to get all the way down to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 now, 3rd and 5 for Dallas from the 32. Here comes a play-action boot for Prescott. Going to turn his hips, throw that. I don't know why he would. Okay, instead of electing for the 49-yard field goal, Dallas will go on a 4th and 5. There's a little check down to Ezekiel Elliott, and he is stood up by Jonathan Abram. That kind of does it, but here comes a 3rd and 3 for the Saints, and they will be forced to punt for the first time in this game as Kamara is stuffed. So Dallas does get it back from their own 30-yard line, and oh my goodness, Demario Davis does it to Prescott again. Another interception. Demario Davis reads it perfectly. He's going to hit the little roll, and the Saints have officially put this one on ice. From the 18-yard line, it's a toss left to Alvin Kamara. He's got room to work. Kamara's got the first down to the Dallas 7. Here comes a 3rd and goal. Carr sends him in motion, looking to throw. Going for Horvath, the fullback. Yeah, an interesting read right there by Carr. Yeah, not ideal. Dallas going to get the ball back after that Malik Hooker interception. So Dallas gets it back and getting down by 14, not technically over just yet, but only 2 minutes to go. Prescott dropping back on a 2nd and 4. Not again! Demario Davis with another interception. His 3rd of the game. What is Prescott doing? I mean, Dakota's playing a horrible game here in week 2. Demario Davis' 3rd interception of the game, 4th of the season. We can pretty much just kneel it out, but I will run it once with Jamal Williams, and oh my goodness! Jamal Williams trucks 2 men to get in the end zone. His 2nd in the game on just as many carries. Jamal Williams makes it a 21-point lead, 34-13. Dak just gets the opportunity to throw one more interception, and oh, that's what he's gonna do. 3 for Demario Davis, 2 for Paulson Adebo, and that is your ball game from Arlington, Texas, and AT&T Stadium. Paulson Adebo on the interception. Oh man. I mean, the Cowboys have some serious problems at least holding on to the football, and you can point them all in the direction of Dak Prescott, because the Saints go into Jerry's world and they absolutely dominate. They win this game by 21. The offense was dominant in that first half, but really it was the defense that really just stood out. It is a 21-point victory for the Saints. And now for next week, we focus our attention on the Philadelphia Eagles. I believe that game is back in New Orleans. I can check right now as I finish out the outro of this video. But yeah, I like that matchup a lot. Again, we looked very good in this game here against the Cowboys. And yes, we will return home next week to the Superdome over in New Orleans. Derek Carr only 1 touchdown tonight, but 329 yards passing. And again, that was a lot better than Dak's touchdown to pick ratio, 1-5. My goodness. Alvin Kamara with another dominant day, 166 yards on the ground. And folks, thank you all for watching episode number 2 of the New Orleans Saints franchise mode here on Madden 25. If you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you are enjoying the series so far. Folks, thank you all for watching, and Mamba forever.